Hello and welcome. I'm here with World Series champion Lorenzo Cain. Nice to see you, Lorenzo. How you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Good to be here, man. How are you today?
I'm doing great. So what how's your day been?
Been all right. Just took the kiddos to school this morning and hanging out with my mom, my wife, and yeah, just running some errands and about to get a workout in here when I'm done with this interview.
Yeah, trying to stay in shape, huh?
Oh yeah, I'm trying my best. Trying my best.
Planning for a comeback maybe?
Nah. I
What
think I
about
think I've crossed that bridge where it's time to just enjoy this family, hang out with the kiddos, and yeah, just had a blast watching them grow up.
yeah, well, of course. I've noticed you've been a big family man your whole career, and that's really admirable. But what about the Savannah Bananas? You see yourself possibly coming and playing a game with them or two?
Yeah, I saw they were coming in town. I actually talked to the coach. I wanted to kind of take mine because I coach baseball team for my kids' baseball team. So I wanted to get enough tickets for all of those guys to go and check it out. But unfortunately, they couldn't get enough tickets for all of us. So I told them I'll have to catch them on the next time they come to OKC.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Mm-hmm.
So, with yesterday being your former teammate Salvador Perez's birthday, did you do anything special for him?
Oh man, yeah, I didn't do anything special for him. I should have. I need to. I haven't even called her or texted her, so I need to call her and text
Ooh.
her. So, yeah, but yeah, another happy birthday for him. I'm sure once his retirement day comes, I know. I mean, I thought the stadium was packed when I was there, but I can only imagine the day he retires. It's gonna be crazy.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I mean, a lifelong KC guy. He's been here for a decade, well, over a decade. Yeah. Um. So, I gotta ask. I noticed that you're new to Instagram. You finally got an Instagram. Did Salvi have anything to do with that?
No, we actually started it because I'm on the you ever heard of the Foul Territory podcast?
Yeah, yeah. I seen
So
you on there.
yeah, so I joined that a few times a month. So with that, I had to make an Instagram account. So yeah, you know me, I've never been on social media. I just got on it recently, so it's all new to me. But yeah, it's not bad. Kind of promoting the show a little more and just being a part of interacting with fans and that kind of thing. So yeah, it's been going well so far.
Yeah, just like what you're doing right here, man. I'm a huge
All right,
fan.
all right.
So then I have another question. Do you think that you see yourself being a coach or an analyst at the MLB level ever?
Uh, you know, as of right now, no, but I'll never say never. Things could definitely change in the future. But right now, I'm focused on kind of coaching my boys. I got a few other projects going on as well, so I'm focusing in on that. But yeah, I definitely see myself, visiting KC and definitely being involved as much as I can in the future for sure.
Yeah, of course, of course. So then with your kids, I noticed that you coached their basketball during your off seasons when you were playing, but now that you're not playing, do you coach all the other sports too?
Yeah, so I help coach with the flag football team that they play on. I coach the basketball team, baseball team as well. So they're definitely keeping me busy, but I've been having a blast doing it. They're learning a lot. They're growing, they're getting better each and every day. So it's just a fun process to sit back and watch them grow as not only kids, but little athletes as well.
Yeah, of course, of course. Have they chose any sport in particular that they like more than the others?
Yeah, I would say my youngest, I would say he loves baseball the most. My middle one, Jaden, he loves football 100% the most. And Cameron, I would say he's more of a basketball player. So they all have their favorite sports, but I try to keep them involved in a little bit of everything.
Yeah, of course, of course. Got to remain versatile.
Oh
So
yeah, 100%.
going back to high school sports, when you were in high school, it's been well documented that you wanted to play football and your mom didn't let you, and then you tried to play basketball and you unfortunately didn't, well, fortunately didn't make the team, and then
Right.
went on to baseball. So, what position would you have played in football if you got the chance to play?
Just a kid that just played, PE. I was always a big fan of football growing up. I love playing it, out in the backyard and stuff. But for me, I would say to be the receiver on offense and safety on defense. Those are two positions that I love being a part of, love playing, and I was definitely drawn to those two positions early on when I was little. So I was a big, Ed Reed fan, Troy Polamalu and guys of that nature. So just watching them play, the way they hit, the way they attack, just the instincts in general is something I enjoyed. And receiver wise, Michael Irvin, guys like that, Jerry Rice, and definitely grew up watching those guys and want to emulate their game.
Who did you grow up a fan of? What teams were you rooting for?
So I jumped on the bandwagon when I was little. I was a huge Cowboys fan. During the time they were winning all the Super Bowls, so I jumped on the bandwagon. But I haven't jumped off yet. So I've been a Cowboys fan as far as I can remember, and yeah, I'm still rolling with them today. So it's been a fun ride for me just being a Cowboys fan. A lot of ups and downs over the years, but I'm still here. I'm still here.
Yeah. So, what about basketball? What position would you see yourself playing in basketball? And then, who did you root for growing up with them?
Yeah, see, I didn't really watch basketball that much growing up, but I would see if I had to pick a position, I would say shooting guard. Um, I'm 6'2", so it'd be more point guardish, shooting guardish. So yeah, but I wasn't. We all grew up watching Michael Jordan and guys of that nature. So that would be something that I would definitely like watching, or that's one of the guys that I enjoy watching the most.
Yeah. So, I gotta ask, since you just recently, do you live in KC?
No, I don't. I'm
Okay,
out in
okay.
Oklahoma, so yeah, I live in Oklahoma. KC, it's a short drive for me.
Yeah.
I can go visit anytime they call. So yeah, just where I'm located makes it a lot easier to get to KC whenever need be. And yeah, and ultimately I retired there. So like I said, I'm sure I'll be involved in some aspect, even if it's just visiting, checking out the team or whatever the case may be.
Yeah, of course. Well, do you have some favorite spots in KC that you like to visit when you come to town?
Yeah, we didn't get to go anywhere this time, but a few barbecue spots. Jack Stacks is one place we visit, get some barbecue down there. But for the most part, we got an opportunity to go to Great Wolf Lodge and spend some time there. There was a lot of up and down those stairs to go up and down the slides and the rides or whatever. So the boys had a blast. I had a blast. So that's definitely a place that I got to visit for the very first time.
Oh yeah. So that was the first time for you and your boys?
Yes, yes,
Oh
first
yeah,
time.
that's a great place, man. I have a lot of fun memories from there.
Yeah,
Must visit.
good times.
So then I think this is one of my last questions. So we all know about some of your best playoff moments, but what would you say your favorite regular season moment is from throughout your career?
Wow, regular season moment. Wow, man, I would say during when I hit 3 home runs in a game. I was never a power hitter. I was never a guy that's gonna hit you 30, 40 home runs. But and to hit 3 home runs, it's tough to do, and to do it at Yankee Stadium as well. So to do it at a place like that, something I enjoyed the most. I was locked in that day. Unfortunately, we didn't get to win, but yeah, I was locked in that day. Get an opportunity to hit 3 home runs is something that's memorable, and and I think I still had a ball and a bat that I did it with as well. So you get to cherish those moments.
Hey, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I saw an interview about how you give your glove a break during the off season, like you would hide it away. Do you still have the same glove?
Yep, I still have it. I think I've only used maybe 2 gloves throughout my entire career.
Wow.
So so I don't practice with my gloves. They only come out during the game time. So once I started having kids and whatnot, they tried to, go play with my gloves, but I had to, put them up high so they couldn't reach them, and I kind of hide the gloves away from them. So, yeah, the gloves, they only see game time action, no practice time, no off season time as well. So they only come out, when it's when it's time to go make plays.
Yeah, yeah, of course. Man, that's pretty cool. So with the 2015 World Series, I gotta ask, who do you think was one of the bigger leaders in that locker room?
I don't, honestly, I don't think we had one leader that we like looked up to or pointed to kind of, get us going. I will say James Shields kind of helped us when he came in 14, kind of brought that leadership that we needed, and and it kind of rubbed off on everyone. And I think we all became leaders in 2015, and we just kind of piggybacked off each other. Where hey, we look at each other, hey, let's get things rolling, let's get going. We got this. We'll bounce back. So it wasn't just one guy, and I think that was kind of the motto of the team, where we didn't rely on one person to kind of get us out of a funk. It was a total team effort. The entire time I was there. So that's what made that team special.
Hmm.
It was never just one guy. It was always a team effort. And I think at the end of the day, that's what helped us get to play in 2 World Series and ultimately winning one.
Yeah, yeah. Would you say the camaraderie played a big factor, like on the field, like how close you guys were? Because from an outside perspective, it seemed like that was a special group, like a special connection between you guys.
Yeah,
Uh,
100%. You don't, you kind of, you always remember connection and the vibes and that family atmosphere that we displayed on the field. I always tell people, that's kind of one of the best teams I've ever played with. Yeah, we just felt like we've known each other for forever. We treat each other like brothers. We held each other accountable. If somebody's making a mistake or not hustling, we would let each other know, and I think that's what made us great. Everyone took criticism well, and we all try to help each other improve day in and day out. So I think that keep the line model that we kind of established of just, hey, don't try to do too much. The guy behind you has your back if you don't get the job done. So I think that was a big part of the reason why we won a World Series, and that's a big part of the reason why that team was so special.
oh yeah, and man, it was so entertaining to watch. It's sad to see baseball go to this three true outcome thing. The small ball that you guys played was just a lot more entertaining, a lot more exciting.
100%. It was a blast doing it. We kept the line moving. We never felt like we were out of a game. We never gave up on each other, and I think that was on full display, especially during those 2 years, those 2 World Series. And like I said, I think that kind of stuff is going away from the game. But hey, we did it. We did it better than anybody, and it was definitely fun to be a part of it.
Yes, sir, man. It was fun to just watch, honestly. And then so I got one more side question. When you scored from first on that single from Hosmer, can you tell me like was that something that you had thought about doing beforehand, or was it like a spur of the moment, like you saw it was possible right then and there? Or can you tell me a bit about that?
Yeah, I mean, initially I thought it would just be a first or third issue, but the thing I always try to do was always put pressure on my third base coach. Always come in hustling. Make it hard on him to send me or not. So that's one thing I've always tried to do. I always try to continue to do throughout my entire career, to put more pressure on the third base coach. And if I'm hustling, and I have to give a lot of credit to Jersh. He did his homework. He made a great read. Him and Rusty, they would go over every little detail before each game to kind of give us the best advantage that we could have day in and day out as players. So he did his homework. He made a great read. I did my job by hustling the entire way, and that ended up being a huge run. And it was a lot of excitement, a lot of goosebumps, but I was definitely fired up when I scored from first.
Yeah, man. The whole city was fired up. It was just an electric moment.
Yes, it
Um,
was.
yeah, man. That's all I got for you. That's all the questions I have. Is there anything you want to add?
I think I'm good, man. My time in Kansas City was special. definitely gonna try to get up there and be involved as much as I can. You know, but yeah, that city, you know, my teammates, coaches, um, everything about the entire situation just worked out for everyone. And to bring a championship to that city was a blessing. It was amazing time in my life, some of the best years of my life, some of the most fun years of my life. So yeah, definitely gonna miss that time. But yeah, I'm just happy we were able to find a way to go out there and get it done and bring a World Series to Kansas City.
Yeah, man. Thank you so much for doing so, and thank you so much for your time today. I really appreciate
Oh,
it.
all right, no problem at all.
And good luck with your workout.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, time to get a pump on, you know. By that time I
Yes,
gotta
sir.
stay at for my boys.
All right, man. Have a good rest of your day.
All right, you take care.
Peace.